Hello everyone. Good morning. You're welcome to the season 4 Fashion for Beginners. In our part 1, we did measurement of a 2 years old girl. And our part 2, we actually did the cutting. Now we want to do the sewing. And I told you we'll be doing the sewing with a needle and a thread. So you know how to sew with needle and thread first. Then after which we'll cut the down of the part of the girl's clothes, which is the flay. Then after cutting the flay, putting the stay, ironing them, we'll know we are done with the little girl's clothes. So it won't take you that long to sew a simple blouse for your daughter, your 2 years old daughter, or as subsequently as the age goes. So the measurement increase. You already know how to measure, you already know how to cut. These are the basic rules you have to know, and you already know them. So with these steps, you'll be able to sew or cut clothes for yourself with a needle and a thread. Then our next video, I will teach you how to paddle a machine, how to thread a machine, so you start using machine to sew. Okay, if you're just tuning into my channel, please, if you're new in my channel, I want you to press the subscription button, the notification button, and please share it. Give it a thumbs up, and then share it to your family and friends that will watch, understand, and learn. Welcome to my channel. Let's go down to the table. Okay, without wasting much of our time today, we want to start the sewing proper. Here we have all the sewing materials. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera so you can get everything right. Here we have all the sewing materials. I have my scissors for cutting. I have my pin. I have the thread of the material. I have my needle. And I have the fabric we cut the other time. I still have my measurements. I have a hair stay, or a gum stay rather. Then I have a pressing iron for ironing. Okay, let's proceed. You still need, please don't throw away the measurements, because you still need them. You still need the measurement for the fitness of the clothes. Let's start. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. We'll have to do an inner sewing. I want to call it inner stitching, where we'll sew the material first separately. We'll sew the lining separately. We'll now turn it together with the neck. That's an inner and a knit sewing. Any fashion designer that sews a cloth without ironing, you sew a cloth without ironing, you won't get the finishing touch knits. And when you finish ironing, after you're done with your sewing, you might end up seeing 1 or 2 mistakes. So it's better you iron while you are sewing. Okay, without wasting much of our time, let's start with our needle. I like to double my needle, my thread, so it to be thick and firm. The cloth won't lose easily. Okay, you double it. Hope you can see what I'm doing. You double it, fold it into 2. You can see me. Then you look for a way to fix it inside. Those that have needle eyes will see it easily. I won't encourage you or advise you to use a big needle. Why? Because it will make the whole of the cloth too big. So I'll prefer you using a tiny needle to get something close to the machine. Let's try and fix it. Let's see how fast we can. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've gotten it. And then we'll cut with our scissors. And then we'll tie the mouth so it won't get loosened while you are doing it. You get it? To be neat. Then you cut off the excesses. Sewing continues. This is the front of the clothes. We cut the other time. And then we are putting the back. The right side to the right side. The right side to the right side. This for the armhole. This for the neck. So the measurement we had the other time for the little girl was what? Remember we removed 1.5 inch. One here and half for the dart. Please don't forget. So we are removing 1 inch now. This is 1 inch already. So we're starting from this to sew. There we go. I want you to see what you're doing now. Please, after doing this, I would like you to, after sewing this particular dress or a top rather, I would like you to wear it on your child or whoever you made it for. Get the picture of that child and please send it to me. Let me see if you people are really following what I'm doing. Or if you don't want to do that because it's a needle and a thread, you might wait until you learn how to paddle the machine, get it down, and then when you finish sewing, if a child is putting on that cloth, please, I want you to send it to me or send me words like messages that you've sewn them. I'll see the pictures, I'll see where the error is coming from or how perfect you have eventually become in being a tailor. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing, please. Please, I need, nobody's asking me questions. I need your questions. I need comments. I need thumbs up. I want you to understand what we are doing here. The spacing I'm giving is not too big. It's not too much. Please don't make your own spacing too much, all because you're in a hurry. Please, it will take your time, but it will come out good. We are on. I don't intend to take your time, but we just have to do what we have to do to get the best. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Please don't make your hand to shake, because if your hand starts shaking now, it will definitely shake on the machine when you start directing the clothes as you're bangling it with your leg. As you're paddling with your leg, your hand will be directing the clothes. If your hand cannot be straight on a sewing needle and thread, it might, it's not a probability, but it might not be straightened on the machine when you are actually directing it and where to go and where the machine will go. Okay, we'll tie this one, we'll cut off, we'll tie again so it will be strong. I'd like to tie my own 2 times, twice, then you cut off. Okay, this is 1 inch we've taken already, so this is how it looks in the front. Okay, hope you can see it. Okay, let's go through the second one. We're actually in the edge here. You measure again, you measure your 1 inch. This is 1 inch. Then you start to sew. There you go. There you go again. Well, I'm tying it like this so it won't lose, depending on when you start using your machine. This one will be firm, Torn losing. I've seen so many people sewing with needle and thread and you won't even know and they'll wear it out. And when they tell you, you will not believe it. So needle and thread is not meant for stitching clothes alone. They can use it to sew as well. For those of you that have viewed my channel, those of you that have subscribed, I really appreciate seeing it. Those of you that are giving me thumbs up, thank you very much. I am grateful. This is all for Fashion for Beginners. I'm grateful and I'm saying a big thank you. But don't fail to view more. Don't fail to share to your friends. You still have friends, family and friends whom you've not shared to. Please don't stop where you've stopped. Continue sharing and my good God will bless you. And I will keep doing my best for you because you're doing your best by viewing and sharing and subscribing at the same time. Please, if you have not pressed your notification, I would like you to press your notification button so you will get informed and not be left out when new thing comes up on the Zozo 4. Okay, hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay, then you cut it. We are done with these as well. This is how it looks on the outside. Okay, now the next step to take is to sew the shoulder. Don't forget, you always tie here. Excuse me. You always tie here. Make sure the two bolts are on the same side. There you go. Okay. One. You tie it 2 times and it's gone, so you continue. I hope you're understanding me. I hope you see what I'm doing. Okay, I've gotten to the edge now. Okay. This is what we've gotten. Okay, if you can see it. So we did the other side. We're trying to rush up. Now when the thread is like this, it's almost finished. All you do is draw one side out so it won't be equal again. And then you tie just one side, the longest side. You tie the longest side. And then you do the same normal cut. And you continue. Okay, there you go again. Okay, then you continue your sewing. Please don't make it equal on the thread because you're almost at the finish line. Okay, we're at the edge now. Okay, tie it one. Now it's 2 times because the thread is small. So do it like this again to make it accurate. And we are good to go. Now see what we have here. we have the two done. So look at it now. The blouse is ready. Oh, we know this is a needle and a thread sewing. Except I tell you, or except you tell your friends, nobody will know. Okay, nobody will notice. It's actually a needle and a thread. You've gotten your blouse of your 2 years old or 4 years old, depending on the measurement you're using, of your child. The thread is finished, so we have to put more thread to sew the lining. We'll sew the darts, then we'll join it together. There we go. I like putting enough thread, but you have to just be careful because putting excess thread might make it tangle and it's too long. So you have to exercise patience and put the lengths you can use that you know won't tangle, so your thread won't be wasted. Okay. Then you tie it. 1. Still on this first notching. 2. Then you try to make it straight. Okay, there we go. Let's keep it aside. Let's do the lining. Okay, you still take your number 1 inch. This is 1 inch. Some of you might not be able to remember it, so you can use your chalk to work on it, or you use your pin to hold it, so you won't make any mistakes. You might do like this. This is your 1 inch, your 1 inch, and your 1 inch. Remember, we used 1 inch here, so you take half here to a half inch, then you come back to your 1 inch again. Do the same thing here. Hope you see me. This is your 1 inch, your 1 inch. This is a half inch. This is a half inch, and this is your 1 inch. Then you join it again together. So since we are learning, you just follow the chalk, and then you go swipe down. This is the needle, and then you follow suit. Follow your chalk. There you go. 1, 1, 2. You tie it. Okay, so we continue. Make sure you straighten it. After doing this now, we'll sew the darts. After sewing the dart, we make sure we iron it before joining them together. That will give you a complete sewing, complete understanding of what you're doing. Please don't make the gap too big. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, you're done with this. Got it. A notch again. Tie it again. 1, 2. Okay, we do the same thing to the other side. What's good for the geese is good for the gender. There you go. One, two. Continue from where there. Don't forget to always straighten it. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, we're not done yet. You do your tying. This is what we come out with. Okay. So we'll now do the shoulder as well, just the way we did for the lace. Please try as much as you can so it won't tangle, please. Because if it tangles, you have to cut the thread and start all over again, and that will be so annoying and stressful on you. And it will be time consuming. And you get frustrated since you're new in this. You tie it again. Try it again. No, if it was a machine, you would have been done with this by now. You know? If it was a machine, you would have been done with it by now. But because it's in England a trade, you have to get what you want. Sorry. Trying to adjust the camera. To adjust the camera. So you go again 1, 2, and then you take it notch. Okay, I'm done with the sewing. So now that we are done with it, we'll do the dart. After putting the dart, then we'll do the ironing and see how it goes before we join the front and the back together. Remember, we notched here, so this is where we are taking. Make sure this down is equal. And remember, I told you we were using 3.5 or 4. Let's just use 3. And remember, when I did it, I sent it like this. So this is how we're going to do it. I hope you can see it. So we start our sewing from there. From there, you still tie it to make it fair. So the pointing mouth will come out very well. Then you continue your sewing. Just make sure you follow your chalk. One, two. We do the same also to the other side and to the material. Okay, I'm done with it. So this is how it is, front and back, including this one, front and back, notching. So we have to iron it to look good. Make sure, please make sure you always iron after sewing. Ironing will bring out the mistakes or will give you the perfection. That's why it's always good to iron when you finish sewing. Even at the process as you're sewing, you should be ironing to get your mistakes. Okay. And this is a simple top blouse of your little baby girl. Now that you've gotten what you want, this is the right side and this is the right side. Right side will face the right side. Then you sew the neck round. Okay, let's start with the sewing of the neck round and then we'll notch it. So this is how the inside will look like, and outside will look like this too. So I'm done with this. Now we have the blouse, the upper part of a little child. Is this not lovely? Isn't this what you wanted? You've gotten it. Okay, without wasting much of our time, we'll take the waist. Remember we said the waist, her waist was 24. Remember? Her waist was 24. Let's measure it. 24, 24, 24.